We are in Kolkata now, and I'm here with Raj Sarkar, a local photographer from Kolkata. And today I want to introduce you to his work. So we're going to follow him around to the streets, and he will show us how he's shooting and tell us a little bit about himself and how is it to be a photographer in Kolkata. Raj is a very experienced Kolkata-based photographer. He's specializing in street documentary photography. He is also, as myself, an educator. He conducts workshops, does lectures. He's a former Fujifilm photographer. He has won competition and judged in some. And he's also a friend of mine. So Raj, can you tell us how did you start with photography?
Actually, I've started in the year 2010. I was a birder. I used to take the photographs of birds.
Of birds.
Okay, wildlife photographer, you can say.
Okay.
So, but it was after 1 or 2 years, I thought it was boring for me. So I started taking interest in people's emotion and all. So the unpredictability of street just draws me to be a street photographer. I don't know whether I'm a good photographer or not, but always I try to explore the street in a different way.
And you definitely managed to do so. So today, now when you're doing photography for 2010, basically 15 years, how often do you shoot?
I used to shoot every day actually. Now I'm not that keen to shoot every day. I take time. Yes, good scene. Beautiful. Just a minute. Also take this one. It's wonderful. So, Kolkata is a very vibrant city, and you will find, every moment you will find a new unique scene. So, it's for a single lifetime, you will not be able to discover the whole Kolkata in your whole lifetime. So, we are fortunate in that case. We are very fortunate enough to live in this city. This is a wonderful city for the photographers to explore.
I tend to agree. I've been here, 7, 8 times. Every time I'm staying for 2, 3 weeks, and I'm barely scratching the surface. So,
Yes.
do you prefer to shoot alone or with friends?
No. I actually I don't prefer to shoot alone because here in Kolkata, the traffic is huge. So the chance of getting a chance of accident is more. So if you have any friends with you while you are on the street, so in case of emergency, he can take care of you in case of any mishap.
Interesting.
So it is always to take one friend with you while you are shooting. You can take take care of each other, and so you never know. Every time there is an incident in Kolkata, so you don't know what is the mood of the people out there where you are shooting. So I would tell you, just go, if you go in a place, first you should observe for 10 to 15 minutes, then you start shooting, because you never know what happened yesterday. So it is always better to take some time to observe things, then
to see how much you're welcome.
Yeah, actually, you can add more 2 points, because in street photography, you need to know how to be invincible.
Invisible, yes.
And you have to submerge yourself into the environment so that people start thinking you are one of them. Okay, let's start cross the road. So, as we are a candid photographer, we try to take candid moments. So, you have to submerge yourself with the environment so that they think that you are one of them, and they start ignoring you. The way you can get the candid moments out of them. Otherwise, if you go with a big camera with a vibrant clothes, so people will
immediately notice you. What is your gear setup approach? Because you say big camera, you don't want to go around with big camera. You're shooting one camera, one lens.
I have more than one camera, but at times I use one camera with fixed lens. This is like a cube. It has got a 28 mm 1.7 Sumilax lens. So I do not have option to change this one, but I prefer to shoot single lens. So that if you shoot with the same lens for a longer period, you will grow certain ideas how to take photographs, and it is like creating a friendship between yourself and with your camera. So the focal lens, if you try to shoot with the same focal lens, it will always give you an edge.
I agree with you. You know, this is something also that I usually teach my students. Stick to one lens, one focal length for an extended period of time. Then you will learn to know it. Then you will learn how to shoot with it. Yes, yes.
So, no, one thing you have to add, because with single lens, you have to change your position, okay?
Yeah.
Because you have to change your point of view, along with you have to change the angle of view also, so that you can get different perspective out of single situation. So it is very important to always change your position.
Explore the scene from different angles as much as possible until it fits.
Yeah.
I agree with you again, Raj. It seems that we are coming from the same school.
And so you can say the entire universe is our teacher.
I agree. So tell me something. How do you feel about the streets of Kolkata from, let's say, 15 years ago and now? Did they change? Do you feel the change?
See, change is good for everything. Okay, change is inevitable, and only change is constant. Okay. so everything is for good.
But you see that Kolkata is changing, because I'm coming here for what, for 5-6 years, and I do see some changes, but overall for me it feels pretty much the same.
See,
but for you, for someone who is living
emotion
here,
is same. You may see some changes in infrastructure. Okay, roads, buildings, but the emotion of the people remain unchanged.
Yeah, most people are very, very welcoming also for photography.
You will not find any difficulties shooting here in Kolkata.
I saw somewhere that you were saying that observation is key. Can you a little bit speak about that and explain a little bit? Actually, I like this a lot.
It's a great photograph.
Like
if you see the color,
the colors
really complementing each other.
Beautiful. Today we are focusing on you.
Okay, thank you. But I got the opportunity to capture this one. This is wonderful scene.
So speak with me about observation.
What?
About observation.
Observation. Yes, I say observation is the key to success. That is true. Without observation, you cannot go into the depth. So to understand everything in the world, you need to observe first. Unless you observe, you don't know what it is, how it will react, what is the consequences, and after getting into that situation, what will be your action. So all depends on how you observe carefully. So if it is in your favor, if you see everything in your favor, then you start shooting the scene you desire to catch. So it is always observation, and in street photography you need to practice every day. It is not that magical that you will get good photo every day. So you have to. Yes.
You cannot learn it from the books. Go read the books.
No. It's just practical. And if you don't shoot now, you will lose your reflex action. Okay.
I agree.
And which is more important in street photography. You need to grow the reflex action so that before you are thinking, your hand will click the scene. Okay. So we were talking about this yesterday. I also would like to know your perspective also.
I tend to slow down. For me, I find myself when I'm rushing and then I don't have the time to observe, I'm missing a lot of shots. So I tend to just slow down. If I see that I'm not getting anything, I'm slowing down and just can stop in a corner and start observing and see what is happening there. And then suddenly things start happening. Actually, for me, it takes me usually half an hour to an hour to actually get into the rhythm of the street. I need time to disconnect. It doesn't work straight away. But yes, absolutely, observation over gear, over techniques, or over anything. So Raj, what is your gear approach? Is there a perfect camera for street photography? Is there a perfect lens? What do you think?
No, for street camera, any small camera which can produce a decent image, okay, and the shutter is not sluggish, okay, it is fast shutter.
So you need it so your criteria is small camera and it needs to respond
Is
fast.
always so that people will not be able to notice you that you are a camera photographer. Okay. If you go with a big camera, people will start noticing you and they will become stiff.
Look
And
at what we
whatever
have.
the impression
Look
they
at
will
this,
give you,
look at
that
this fragment. Yeah, oops.
is a good scene. Yes.
So you think a phone can be also a good camera?
Yes.
So here we'll just take a phone shot on the way. How do you decide which areas to explore in your city?
Every corner you will find something new. So
Okay.
it's like purchasing a lottery. Okay. Huh. But it is certain that you are going to get a great shot. See, here.
Let's see.
This is also a very interesting shot. The legs are popping out from this. So
Let's go for it.
take like this. It will be great.
Yes, I agree with you. With Kolkata, you really don't need to plan a lot
Yes,
about
yes.
neighborhood. You can just go almost anywhere and it will be good.
We think that street photography is uncertainty, okay, unpredictable. But here in Kolkata, you are almost predictable that you are going to get a good shot every time you are.
So this is another question that comes immediately after that. You're shooting here for so many years.
Yeah,
How can you still find something that is still fresh for your eyes? Because for many people, this is a struggle. When they stay for too long in one place, they stop seeing the new things. Everything looks the same to them. This is a complaint also that I hear a lot from people.
no, actually, what I believe, producing the same image over and again is like a machine, okay?
Yes.
That will create the same thing over and again, okay? So we have to find unique things in everything. Why we miss the uniqueness? Because we do not observe the scene carefully. Again, I am coming to that point. So we know, no, I have seen this place more than 10 times or 20 times, but you have not watched this place carefully because the tiny object, tiny thing, the significant spot, we miss so many things. So to avoid this thing, I would always request you to go through or do some periodical review of your own images after 3 months, maybe after 4 months, so that you get to know what kind of thing you have missed, and so that the next time you can capture the same thing. So periodical review is a great thing, and you have to know how to curate things also at the same time.
So how do you curate your work? Because for me, when I'm looking at my work, sometimes at the beginning I'm very excited, but then after I'm looking at it again,
Gil, what I would suggest, and you also know that after shooting, you should keep those photographs in a hard disk, okay? Because you have to detach yourself.
emotionally.
Yeah, emotionally.
Okay.
So maybe after 1 month, when you are totally detached, your emotions are gone, you must go through those images so that you can see with your fresh eyes, with your fresh mind, and now you are impartial almost, in a state of impartiality, okay?
Yes, I'm not attached emotionally. I just look at the images and I can judge them
Okay.
as they are.
Then you will be able to see what kind of photo you have taken and what are the good images. Though there are several theories about good images and bad images, though.
Yes. Tell us now what is good image and what is bad image. Let's see what he's looking at.
Yeah. So for me, the images which you like most, which connect to your hearts, okay. If you think it is good, it is not that other people will tell that is a good image or bad image. It is only you. You are the master of your own creation. You should have your own choice and your own prediction about your own work.
But beginners, for example, at the beginning, they do need guidance. They don't really understand a lot of time. It is very often that it happens for a beginner that he is looking at his work and he thinks that it's not good. But then, after 5 years, when he become better, he suddenly realized, oh, this photograph was good or that photograph was good.
See, over the time, what we develop is perception,
Yes.
right? So once and the time you will invest in your journey, someday it will give you fruit. Okay. So what is the fruit? Fruit is the perception level. It will increase, and it will guide you, automatically guide you to understand which is good one and which is bad one. Even I have thrown away some good images, and after
did.
10 years while I was going through those images, I found, oh, this was wonderful,
good.
because I had not developed that idea at that time. Now I am to some extent mature. I know what is what. So now I can understand this is a good image and I should keep it.
So I have a question about street, because this is very, people are looking it in a very different way. A portrait of a person that you are interacting with. Is this a street photography for you? If you're interacting with the person.
See, interaction is not a bad thing.
Okay.
Okay. We are, just a minute. It's a wonderful color. Oh my goodness.
I love the colors of that thing. That golden pink.
Interaction is not a bad thing. Why we are taking photograph? To freeze the time, right?
Okay.
To create a relation.
Okay.
With that place, right?
Okay.
It is not about that place. The people who is living on that street or that adjacent to that state. So we are developing a relation, knowingly, unknowingly. So interaction with the people comes under those relation. Okay. So, but as a street photographer, you should not tell them pose like this. I'm going to take your photos. Okay, it has to be candid. Okay.
So you say that interaction that is candid response, you accept it as okay in terms of street photography.
Okay, without telling him that I am going to take your photograph, interaction is not a bad. What we are doing, we are creating a relation, and this is how the entire photography community will grow on the relation. No? It depends on the relation, right? It is not about only street photography, the rules of street photography. It is beyond that.
Okay. That's a very good insight. I like that. I think it will be very useful for many. How much do you think one should edit his photographs in terms of editing?
See, why we edit? First, we must understand why we should edit. Sometimes you don't have to edit, right? Because everything is imperfect. The exposure, the lighting condition, everything is right. So, as per the hardcore street photographer, as a street photographer, you should not edit. The street photography comes from a word straight. Okay, that is straight out of camera. You should not edit. You should not alter. You should not do anything. Okay. Whatever comes out from your image for a hardcore shooter, right?
Okay.
Nowadays, the editing to some extent is allowed. Okay, cropping is allowed, but we should edit minimum edit. Okay,
as
only
minimum
5 minutes.
Possible.
We should invest 5 minutes for one image, not more than that.
Okay.
We edit because sometimes whatever we have seen through our bare eyes, camera cannot capture those light. Okay.
All right.
To match that light, sometimes we have to adjust the light also.
So what is okay? It's adjusting light, contrast, and color. It's okay. How about removing things from the scene? How do you feel?
No, I don't prefer to remove anything from the scene.
You want to keep it as it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it is the beauty. Imperfection is the beauty. Okay, I always admire that. And you can say nothing is imperfect in this world. Okay, everything is a part of perfection.
Agree. Agree. That's good. Let's see if we have some more questions here.
So, it's a very beautiful place, no?
Yeah, you like it?
You saw the color.
I saw all this area. I'm walking around this area for a few days. I still don't have a shot because didn't have the opportunity. So Raj, you got released a book recently.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this process, because book is something that is it takes time to get there.
Oh, I have forgotten how to.
I never knew.
Play carom.
Oh.
Okay. So, yes, we have published a book called Exploration, with one of my friend called, he's a very good photographer, Dev Lahiri. He's also from Kolkata. So
Yes, I know him.
one fine morning, he just rang me up and told me, ki, can we produce a book together? I says, yes, I'm very happy to do a book together. And it was black and white, consist almost 100 photographs, 88 photographs. And total it is in black and white. And to develop that book, we have to invest almost 1.5 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what I want to understand. Why is it taking so much time?
So first, the curation part came, and after curation, we start painting every images very often, so that we can understand the gray color, the effect of the gray, layers of the gray, and its impact. Then we have to see the flow, which photographs will come after which images, and when where I shall put these images. And then we have to fish out some good images to maintain the balance of the total book.
So did you print all the photographs in advance
Yeah.
and put them one next to each other before to
we
see?
have to we had to create that book manually, and we have almost rejected 50 after printing 50% of that photograph. Okay, so this is a very beautiful scene.
Yes, and I'm looking at that. And
Extraordinary.
another one is coming. No problem, come over. I actually thought that his blue colors and with the dark blue colors, you match. You capture it? Ah, nice. You're with 28, so it's white, so you can see it. How are you, gentlemen?
Good. So we have invested a huge time to understand how book works. We have gone through several books. Okay, we have taken guidance from YouTube videos, and another session that was another video from Alex Wave and Rebecca Wake. They had given one.
Some good suggestions about how to do it.
In general, somehow I have seen that video, so got some idea how to put those images in right place. So it is always you can get some idea from the external source if you want to get that one.
And tell me something, like, how do you feel like photographers should print books, should make books?
Every time I will encourage people to do book, because why we are sitting, we are freezing time, and after certain period the book will work as a time machine. Okay,
I see.
We always say, we know that there are 3 dimensions, first, second and third 3D, and we say the time is the 4th dimension, right? And to go back in time, if you see an image, old image, you can go back in time. So a book is always a time machine through which you can travel, you can beat the time.
Raj, you encouraged me to think about book myself.
You are, see, as you are my friend, I'm not saying that you are my friend, because you are a very good photographer and you have been doing shooting since long, and you have huge collections of photographs.
I
So
have,
you must have done 2-3 books already. So you are already late. So I will request you with my folded hands to do a book, so that we can learn so many things and we can enjoy your creativity.
I think I should try.
Sorry.
Did I manage to get out from the frame?
Thank you for that.
So Raj, you wanna get out? Yeah, we can get out actually. So Raj, where can people find you and more of your work?
So I have got an Instagram account. I have got a website also, and a Facebook page, and I have written some international article. Okay, in Fujila, Street Photography America, like so many. More
Okay.
than hundreds.
So
Okay.
I will probably publish your Instagram and your website for the beginning, so people can find you and contact you.
Sure. And if you type Google in Google search engine, Raj Sarkar photographer, you will find everything.
Good.
Okay, every article,
Great.
every photographs. So it is very easy to get.
So Raj, after we've been outside all day, I want to ask you a few questions about your photographs that I've seen online. So tell me a bit about this photograph of the shadow of a camel over, I don't know, what is it, fabric? Tell me a little bit about this. What is it here?
Actually, it's very difficult to explain your own photograph. There is the most toughest word.
You have to try.
Okay, I will try. Oh, this photo was taken in Pushkar. Okay. So this is there were a camel, okay, standing here, and this half portion is the shadow of a camel. And if you see the head,
Yes, I can see.
this is actually tree which is standing other side of the road. It's just kind of
Illusion.
illusion. So
Okay.
that in altogether it looks like a camel is standing.
I was sure that we are speaking here about the camel being behind, but now I can understand. Okay, now when you're saying that it's a shadow, it makes a lot of sense.
No,
Good.
why I took this photograph?
Okay.
Okay. So as you have given me 1 minute for each photograph, okay, I'm trying to explain. See, so I went to Pushkar in 2014.
Okay.
So I found there were 40,000 camels. Okay, I went there on 15th. I found the number of camels getting decreased 30,000. Then after 1 year or 2 years, I went to Pushkar. Then I saw it was to 15,000. So at the last time I saw only 5,000 were there.
Okay.
So the way the number of camels is getting decreased day by day, I thought one day it will come that there will be no camel at all.
So
It will be an extinction phase. So only the shadow of the camel will remain there.
I see.
So this is a symbolic photograph through which we can.
The remainings of the camels in Pushkar. The last shadow
way,
of the camel.
The way you see when you see the bones of the dinosaur. So this is
Okay.
the thing.
Next one. So
Which one of?
So let's ask first of all, I want to ask you about this photograph about the reflection of the bird in the puddle. I actually know that place exactly. This is near the Hora Bridge where they're feeding the pigeons, right?
Yes.
I don't think I ever seen the puddle full like this with water. So this is, what kind of season is this?
This is during rainy season.
Okay.
So they pour the water into that so that pigeon can drink.
Okay.
So this is the reflection of the bird on the water. Okay. And the tree above also reflecting through here. And you can see it is creating a frame.
A frame, I can see that.
Okay. As if it is a photo frame and inside the bird, or you can treat this one as a cage.
As a cage, okay.
So as in normal, in general case, we should not capture a bird and put it inside the cage.
Okay, I
so
agree.
you can steal their freedom. So what we can do as a photographer, we can freeze the reflection over here and freeze it within the frame.
Within the frame.
So in the aspect of humanity, we can do that only. So
I have a technical question about this photograph. Did you wait for a bird, or it was an accidental?
There were thousands of pigeons always flying.
Okay.
So if you go there and try, you will get various kinds of shots.
So I can get the same moment.
Not same moment, just
Similar.
Similar kind of moment.
Okay, interesting. But I like that photograph a lot. It's very unique.
Thank you.
About this person that is going through the water. This is another photograph of yours that I like.
Yeah.
I like the paintings. It's looks like almost like an oil spill.
It's a electric wire actually.
Electric wire.
It is a reflection of the electric wire, the light post, lamp post.
Interesting. I could never imagine that.
Okay, and during COVID, I could not go out. Cannot go out for shooting. So from the balcony, I saw the man, and it was a rainy season. So man was going through this.
Wait, you shoot that one from your balcony?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
Balcony and the reflection of water, the reflection of the wire, as if this is a leading line, and the human is following that line only.
Beautiful.
So, and it is some kind of abstract art. You can abstract street also. So altogether, I have captured from top, fourth floor
No,
building.
I'm amazed that you captured this from your house and how you
Yes,
saw it.
yes.
Amazing. Let's see what else was there that we marked. I want to ask you about this photograph. Like,
This
it looks like he's holding the pigeon.
trying to hold the.
Like, do you think he
bird.
saw the pigeon?
No, it
Or
is a reflection
he's
actually.
signaling something to you, right?
Yeah. No,
No?
it is actually I was waited there in Kabutar Khana, waited for half an hour. Okay. So I saw the man was sitting inside a vehicle
Okay.
and doing nothing. Just sometimes he was cleaning his specs and all. So I was watching the bird just flying, the reflection of the bird. So I was trying different compositions. So I captured when the bird was crossing his hand, and it was a juxtaposed, and it is a miracle that the person was sitting inside the car was trying to take something from his desk.
Yes.
So it was some kind of a juxtaposition and luck for me, and I took the thing. And later I thought that the man has lost his childhood good days. Now he became old and trying to capture the lost.
But this is already interpretation. I was speaking about the technical thing. Okay. But
Okay.
this is a beautiful image. Like it really looks like he's trying to capture that bird. Amazing
Yes,
photographer.
even he doesn't know.
Yes.
that is the-
And the luck, I noticed that the luck kind of favors people who have more experience in photography and are observant. It just doesn't come to everybody, that luck.
No, you have to keep trying.
You have to keep trying.
Someday, it will help you.
And I noticed sometimes that you're showing series of photographs, that you're matching them together. So tell me about this match. Why did you match these two photographs together?
So if you see here carefully, the look.
The look is very similar.
Sometimes when we teach people, we say when subject looking at you, it becomes dull image.
Yes.
And always try to avoid the
direct look.
But it is not about looking. It is about the impact on the viewers.
Okay.
No matter whether your subject is looking at you, how he is looking at you, it is about the impact
that the viewer
on the
is getting
viewers.
from the viewer.
And let him think why he is looking at me. And the thinking while the subject is looking at you, and it is being transferred to that person, viewer, and make him
Respond back. Yes.
Yeah, respond back. It is not always that we are looking through the viewfinder. It is we are the subject of the subject all the time.
We're looking at the subject, and subject is looking at us, and there are two human
It
beings
is
connecting.
it is a almost reciprocation of the same thing. Okay.
Yes. Beautiful image. Raj, this was a great pleasure to have this talk with you. I think a lot of people will enjoy our walk and our talk, and I hope we can do it again in the future.